believe it or not, I am in the 34th week of pregnancy, so I'm only 2 days away from 35 weeks. And I can't believe it. So this week my symptoms haven't actually changed that much. I've continued with the swollen ankles of last week. They are pretty much every day now, so they got better from what they were, but they get worse as the day goes on, and in the evening they get quite painful. So I'm trying to walk every day, just 15 minutes, but by the time I'm in, it's quite, I wouldn't say painful, it's uncomfortable. It just feels like, it feels like when you've gone for like a 10-mile walk, it feels like that. But I'm kind of like waddling along at the same time, and they just feel like they are full of liquid. Yeah, my house is still a mess. We're still doing it at the nursery, so everything is everywhere, so just ignore the background. Bump is, I don't know, it's weird. It's round in here a lot, but then kind of tapering in, but it's so round there and coming out, but then it goes, I've kind of got like an oblong bump. It's round and then flattens and then it goes down. So yeah, it's a bit strange. We've got the midwife later, but I don't think there's going to be much of an update. We have our antenatal classes this week as well. I'm going to sit back because it looks like I'm not wearing anything, and I am. I am. Yeah, so we've got our midwife later, which will is just a normal checkup. It will just be measuring the bump and seeing what's going on there. My sleep, I was excited to say my sleep is good, but then I've just had the worst night's sleep ever. Yeah, I just don't know. It's so hot here. I think that's a lot to do with it, but I'm literally getting so hot. I'm like waking up soaking wet at the moment. But as I said, England is very humid and hot at the moment, and we're not used to it. And I kind of get hot flushes a few times anyway. So that's happening. All I want to do is drink squash with lots of ice in it, and I hate ice normally. I literally down the stuff, and it's just like, oh, it's amazing when I'm drinking it. It's like, oh, so I think my body temperature is just so hot at the moment. I thought I was in labour the other night. I'm not sure that was in my last video. I don't think it was. I literally was laying there, and after about an hour I said to Tom, just so you know, I'm not sure if I'm in labour or not. So basically what happened, I just had this really strong dull ache in my back, like I've never experienced before. And I have had period pains in the past, but obviously I don't have natural periods, so the HRT induced periods are always really light, so I don't really get really bad period symptoms. But it is that sort of period pain ache, and it's all through my back, and my tummy had tightened, and it just wasn't shifting, it wasn't going at all. And I've been getting a lot of shooting pains, which I've googled, and apparently they're called lightning crotch. I don't know if this is true, but it literally, a few times in the week, I've literally gone like that, like it feels like someone's got a knitting needle and just shoved it up my vagina. That's how it feels. Dull ache went in my back, so that's good, but I just think I think my body's getting ready for labour. I don't think it means it's coming soon. It was just a worry, and then that's why everything's a mess now, because we're like, right, let's get the nursery done, let's get the hospital bag ready. We've been washing all his clothes, getting all that ready. His furniture comes this week, so everything's just like, ah, let's get ready for him. So that's pretty much it. It's been like the labour scare, but I did look it up, and it was quite common. It was a sign of labour, but I hadn't, you know, I kept checking, I kept going to the toilet checking. I hadn't like had the mucus plug or anything, but it's been fine since. I do get the shooting pains quite regularly now. I'm still getting a lot of hiccups, which really hurt my cervix a lot. I've been bouncing on my kind of gym ball / birth ball a lot. That helps a lot, to be honest. I'm trying to do a bit more exercise where I can, because I don't feel like I can do anything because of the swollen ankles and the heat, and it's so tiring all the time. So yeah, I'm well and truly near the end, but I just don't know when he's coming, and that's doing my head in. But no one can tell me, so I don't know if he's going to be here in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 weeks. I don't know, but I don't think he's dropped either. So I don't know. So there's not really much of an update, but I did actually, my appetite has increased quite a bit, which is good. So I think he's growing. He's on the grow, on the move, and oh, I just want to meet him now. I really, really want to meet him. But that's it. 34 weeks. When did that happen?